I served in the United States Navy.
I served in the United States Navy and the United States Marine Corps.
My service was the United States Army.
I served in the United States Army.
So I was in the military for a total of 13 years.
I served 3 years active duty and 6 years in the National Guard.
10 years, 3 years active, 7 years reserve.
My actual first day in the military was September 1st, 1976.
It is a lot of fun to fly aboard ship. It's dangerous, but it's fun. And I'll tell you, when they shoot you off the front end, there isn't anything you can do but hang on and begin flying. But when you're coming back on the back end of it, that's on you. So you have to be good. And that's fun. It's an adventure.
So the Navy is another community. As you all know, you have an NA community, you have your church community. So the military is another community, and it's just a wonderful place where people share similar goals and beliefs, and it's quite extensive.
I had an opportunity to travel the world, meet interesting people.
Well, I learned a job that I would have never learned anywhere else, even going through college. I went through basic training, and my MOS job career was military police.
It was great. I got to tell you, I met men and some women from all over the country that came in to serve our country because it's all a volunteer workforce. And with one thing in mind, and that was teamwork with achieving goals that were set forth by our superiors.
People think that when you go into the military, they brainwash you, that you can't think for yourself and you're like a robot. That's not true.
There were people that were going over there for 6 months to a year, and had done 3 and 4 tours over there in combat conditions all the time. That's a challenge.
It's very difficult to understand unless you're there. The environment itself is very, very dangerous. There's no way to understand it except to sit down with a veteran and just talk about it.
Just understanding that's Veterans Day is one day a year, but these young men and women are out there every day in different parts of the world making many sacrifices.
Because my particular job helped me transition to what I'm doing now. And I'm a logistics technician in the VA hospital, still military, in the Bronx. And so that gave me the training to do what I'm doing now.
So the military, as most people realize, it's a very, very large institution. And so to keep that well-oiled machine moving, there's got to be a lot of accountability and responsibility involved, which is very, very important skills that translate into the private sector.
I think it was leadership and teamwork, right? Those are by far very important, especially if you're going to be a leader in anything, right? So if you have workers under you, if you're leading a team, to achieve a goal for the company or perhaps your own company.
So Veterans Day means a lot because you risk your life for this country. And when you come back from serving, a lot of people just like they treat you like, hey, whatever, but they weren't there.
For me, it is a day to celebrate those veterans that sacrificed and came home, right? So these are people that get honored, and whether they're at work. My hospital, they honor them every year on Veterans Day, which is nice.
Veterans Day is a time to think and appreciate all the people that have dedicated their life.
So Veterans Day, to me, is to honor and remember everyone who is connected to the military system. And it's not just the active duty members, the retirees, their families.
A veteran is a brother and a sister that will always be together, joined together. I belong to several groups out on social media that are meant just for veterans. And it's a connection that you always want to be with another veteran. Always respect another veteran. Always make friends with different veterans. It's a good thing, a very good thing.